Unwritten rules. Unwritten rules always take precedence over written rules. Written rules are made up and put on to provide a semblance of order or to discourage litigation or as a political compromise. Written rules are the cosmetics of law. They are written for appearances, and appearances are deceiving. For instance, that sign you see in restaurant restrooms that reads, "Employees must wash hands before returning to work." Well, if you think that sign is a message to the employees, you just don't get what written rules are all about. There were rules even in the Old West. Does anybody remember the old TV series Gunsmoke? Thank you. Okay, so you remember who was in charge of enforcing those rules in Gunsmoke in Dodge City? Marshall Dillon, that's right, and his trusty deputy, Festus was the deputy. Chester was just some guy who got shot like me. He would limp around. And they were there to provide service to the upstanding citizens, like the one who ran the saloon, who was Miss Kitty. All right, they're all set up for you, Steve. Okay. Steve's going to tell you the rest of the story, but he's going to need his hat.
Thanks, Mike. Gunsmoke. For 20 years, Matt Dillon never kissed Miss Kitty. Thus, we assume he never did anything else. What was the problem? Was he afraid to take off his gun belt? Did he secretly have a thing for Festus? It could be the marshal was confused how to get all those damn garments off Miss Kitty. Or did Kitty want him to keep his hat on and he refused? What about Miss Kitty? Was she frigid? Or was Matt quicker than his gun draw? Maybe he was tired from all those freebies for protecting the saloon.